Like, you're dropping like little teasers in, like going on the road and stuff like that. Like, could it happen?
Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video with myself, Dowman and RH.
No.
What do you mean no?
Nah, I think I should do it because the last couple of videos, the RH
took over.
No, I won't say took over, but like the intros. Hey guys, welcome back to morethanamatch. RH here, and I'm now with Dowman. What about that? Or does it?
Might as well be the RH show then.
No, don't be like that. Don't be like that. But what was the pitch like? Because you're good.
I
at
need
that
to be
now.
a bit higher. Hey guys.
Yeah, see, I ain't got that. We'll stick to you. D, how are you?
I'm good, man. How are you?
I'm very well.
Football's back.
Football is back. Dowman Mellor's back.
It's boring without no football, though, isn't it?
It is boring. It is. But the season's back. The fans are excited. The players are back in full flow. Dowman Mellor's in the goals.
Yeah, I'm on the score sheet.
Talk to us. How's the start been?
Yeah, it's been obviously it's a new league. Like we're in the unknown really, aren't we? So
yeah.
I think from last season we had one of them seasons where everything just went right. So this season's going to be a challenge for us, of course, because like I said, it's a new season. The standard's going to be better. So we just got to stick with each other and see everything out. Hopefully we can get in the playoffs. And I think that's what we'll be aiming for this season. So yeah, it's a good challenge. Looking forward to it.
And we had our day. More than a match was there on the first home game. How do you think that, watching that back, what was that like for you, watching it back? You was in the moment, you was doing your thing on the pitch, so you didn't know what was gone into the day. What was you like watching that?
No, it was good, man. Obviously when we spoke about it, I thought, do you know what, it'd be actually a good day, that. And then it made me laugh because like all I could see is you and a little high-vis there.
High-vis?
That bright orange high-vis just there with the camera. Like, go on, lad. No, it was good, man.
Can we just clarify, RH wasn't wearing a high-vis? Lou, the main man, Lou was wearing
a high-vis then, and you was next to him.
Yeah, in my little cream hoodie with the Siltman fans.
No, it was good, man. How did you find it?
I loved it, mate. I loved the club's fantastic, innit? Yeah. Like the fans, you talk about that togetherness and like, you know, it's going to be a long season, and the squad, you can see that togetherness is there. Great lads, great individual players, as well as a collective. But the community as a club is amazing. The fans, you know, you don't realise how like we're starting this, we're on our little journey. You don't realise how many people are like on board with it. Yeah. Like me and Lou was, you know, doing our thing and speaking to people, and was like going up to it, do you mind if we do it, me and Dowman? Yeah, we've seen it, we've seen the podcast, like keep up the great work. People coming up saying it's the best podcast. You don't realise
that feeling, like when someone says like, oh, I love your podcast, and that, it makes you just smile, doesn't it?
It's amazing.
This is sick, this.
And again, people have highlighted as well, which we're very passionate about, is the messages. Yeah, you know, I'm sure if you don't mind us sharing, we didn't get his name. I would really like to get his name, so if you see him at a match day or we go again.
The steward.
Yeah, the steward. It was an amazing. I think we should tell that story. Like me and Dowman was having a conversation before he went into the dressing room to prepare for the game, and the steward come up to us, didn't he, and say, guys, just before Dowman goes in and before you start your thing, like, just want to say thank you very much. I've been watching your podcast. It's been amazing, and the main takeaway for him is like the mental side and how much you care and the messages that go into your podcast. And he just wanted to say thank you to us, didn't he? Yeah. And for us, like, for you going into a game, that must have made you feel like amazing. But for me, going into doing what we was doing in that day and that feel good factor, that was a fantastic start to the day.
Because we started this podcast with an aim of trying to just get a message and spread a message, and even if it impacts one person, we said like, we're happy with that. Do you know what I mean? And for someone to come out and say, listen, your podcast has helped me mentally, it's like,
it's amazing.
It's amazing.
You know, big shout out to the steward. We would love to get his name, and I'm sure we'll meet him and talk to him further. But yeah, it meant a lot to us, that. But what a day. In with the fans, like the players, like player interviews. Rob got us in the dressing room. That was like, mad. That was mad. You come in the dressing room, I was like, what's going on here? This is mad. It was mad. Raz is there with the mic, and people was getting out the showers. I'm hugging people and get out the showers, like interviews left, right and centre. Some of the lads was thinking, who's the ginger wizard here? And walking around and doing interviews with players in the ice bath, the lot.
Nah, it's class. Nah, do you know what? It's an experience, isn't it? And it was an amazing day, and we won. So
great start. But what a club, what a welcome, and big shout out to yourself and to the people down there getting us the access that you got us pitch side, and it was brilliant.
Just a plug in it.
It's just the plug. And then following on to the Alatoon episode, what was your thoughts on that? I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I loved it as well. It was a different kind of episode, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And obviously, like, just to get to be there with her, it's something that not many people
She's brilliant,
yeah,
isn't she?
she's a really nice person as well.
Yeah.
Like, she's dead down to earth, and she's humble, and she's got time. Like, there's kids there as well, and she was giving pictures to them. So it was a good experience. And even like walking around the pitch, and I thought, oh bloody hell, I feel like bloody Gary Neville here.
Overlap style
there.
You know what though, like we was talking about it and mixing it up, I think it's very important even for the audience as well. And we spoke about this, and we're trying to build that community, and we'll go on to it. We really appreciate all the support, and it really means a lot to us. But to freshen it up and do it that sort of style, visually it was fantastic. But even for us, like sometimes we're in the studio and it's amazing, and the long episodes, but that one where we're walking around the pitch and 20 minutes, 25 minutes episodes, short, sharp, snappy, different visuals, I think people seem to really enjoy it. Like we're always in the comments, aren't we? Yeah. And people really enjoyed it. So, you know, big shout out to Ella. It was an amazing episode. The insight that she gave us, and her journey, and what she's done in the Euros and with the Lionesses, and also with the academy that she set up. And like you said, that you don't realise the impact that the girls have on like young girls, young lads, like, and they give time, like time. Do you reckon it's a little bit different, like with the men to the women with the time?
I don't know, like
it's a bit of a difficult question.
It is.
I think with the ladies, like it seems like more approachable, like
than the men.
Yeah, sometimes I don't know whether it's from a fan's point of view where they feel like more comfortable, but like from the insight that we had, it was fantastic, wasn't it? Yeah. Like, and the time and the effort, and it's amazing.
It's like you said, like we're just trying to freshen it up and give you something different. So, like, we're happy to take any ideas. If you want to see us maybe go abroad or.
You're dropping a little teaser in.
Like, dropping a little teaser in. More than a match on the road, something like that. Do you know what I mean? Fill the comments with some ideas, and we're happy to listen and try and get out there.
You know what? Nah, we're staying on this topic. You've got me on this now. You're staying on this. I think we've touched on before, we needed a massive shout out to the people that's got behind us. We're definitely. 6 months in. We're over 4,000 subscribers. And again, I know we always say this, like, I'm dead impatient. I'm Mr. Impatient. You've had to draw me in and go, right, you don't understand how difficult it is to get 4,000 subscribers in a short space of time. People are doing it for years and not even reaching the heights that we have already. Consistency is key.
That's one of the biggest things. Consistency is key.
And this will be our 25th, is it? Yeah. 25th episode, back to back. People underestimate getting the guests on every week, and we've had feedback.
People ask us, how do we do it? Like,
just deliver, don't we? We're just like
postman.
We've got a very good friend we call the postman, but I think we're like the young apprentices of the postman.
Postman Pat's cat.
Yeah, the ginger cat. I'm Garfield.
But like we just want to be as entertaining and keep the message.
We're loving it. We
love it. Yeah, we do.
We love it. Even this now, like me and you have not sat down like this, and it's brilliant for people to see that
and understand us as well. Like,
definitely,
we're so approachable. So if anyone ever seen us and wanted a conversation, I'll
talk a wall to sleep,
for 20 minutes.
I'll talk a wall to sleep. If you want to have a conversation with the RH, he'll talk you to sleep. No. You know that, D, don't you?
Yeah, I do know that.
But yeah, while we're on it, like, you're dropping like little teasers in, like going on the road and stuff like that. Like, could it happen?
Yeah, it could happen, and I think that's what we're trying to do. We're always trying to excel and take it to that next level. So if that means take it to the next level and freshening things up, like, we would love to do that. And again, going back to it, we're building this community and we want to hear from you. Yeah. Okay, so if you want to see us go somewhere, interview someone, do some content, do whatever, we're open. And get your ideas in. Yeah, as much as it's me, Raz, it's you guys as well, because without your support, we won't be here. So, like, we want to make it entertaining for you. So get in the comments, and
we're on the train, aren't we?
We're on the train.
We're on the train. This train's going 100 miles an hour, and we've got a lot of people on this train. Yeah. No one's jumping off this train.
Polar Express.
Get your tickets. What's the actor? That's a mad shout. I'm saying this. What's he called? The actor who's Polar Express.
The captain.
Tom Hanks. Yeah. Tom Hanks. Can't even, right. You know what I'm like. Yeah. Moving on. Sorry. So yeah, get in the comments where you want to see us, what you want to see next, any ideas of guests, hit us up, and the postman will deliver.
Try and deliver.
We'll try.
If it's not a bank holiday.
It doesn't matter. Any day. Doesn't matter if it's bank holiday. No days off. D, topics. I've got one for you.
Go on then.
Isak.
Oh.
Newcastle.
It's a bit of a mad one, really, I think. Like, he's getting so much hate, isn't he?
He is, but the question is, does Dowman Mellor think he stays or does he go?
I don't know. He's signed another deal, hasn't he?
He's got 3 years left.
3 years.
Yeah.
Well, he's not been training, has he? So
I think he's been training, but alone.
I've seen that he moved out his house as well, apparently.
Has he?
Yeah, so
Wow.
that could mean something, couldn't it? So I don't know. It's a weird one, really.
I think my personal opinion on that. Bless you, Dowman Mellor. My personal opinion on that is, I think a lot's happened. I think it's been very well publicised about the breakdown with him and the club. He's come out and done a statement after the PFA Awards. He's come out and he's after the PFA Awards, just to say thank you for his award. He's come out and give a bit of a statement and just say, listen, it's a bit of a breakdown of promises. I think it's huge that. I think he's been promised certain things where, he's delivered on the pitch, he's achieved great success, he's got him into the Champions League, he's done scored X amount of goals. I think the club have promised him if something comes in, he can go. And I think bids have probably come in. Newcastle, again, it's a business for them as well. They probably feel like he has a certain value.
Yeah, but the power's not always in the club's hands, isn't it?
No, but no, because again, the player has took a stance in the situation. He sort of said, listen, you've broke down the promise, I'm going to now do this. For me, that's not healthy though. Yeah,
but then the club could just say, right, listen, you're contracted for 3 years.
100%, and the club are well in the right to do that. But again, there's various different factors, isn't there? Again, we started this podcast because you're dealing with human beings. So there's a lot that goes into it from a club's perspective, and as the player, I think the best for all parties would be him to move on.
Yeah. You see what Zlatan come out and said?
No,
he's a Swedish player. He's like, he's a Swedish player and he should get what he wants because he's such a good player or something like that.
I think from a player's perspective, a lot have come out and supported him, haven't they? I seen Thierry Henry. He said something about with the transfer stuff, like why you're keeping him there and stuff like that. For me, the best decision for all parties is him leave, but I get it has to be right for all parties. And I think for Newcastle fans watching and for them as a club, they understand his value.
Yeah.
And if they're not meeting his value, then they're well in their rights to stand firm with it. Again, there's a casualty on that because he's a human being and he's a footballer there. So get in the comments as well.
I think it's because of the type of player he is as well. He's like you're saying, he's one of their biggest players, isn't he? So obviously they don't want him to leave, but then for himself, if he thinks that's the right thing to do, it's the next step, then so be it, innit?
No, definitely. I think it's a very interesting topic as well. And again, get in the comments. We would love to hear your opinion on his situation. Do you feel, again, we've talked about the club, we've talked about his own feelings and emotions. Let's talk about the fans. Do you feel like he's disrespected the fans a little bit with what's gone on?
I feel like obviously he's come out himself, and that takes a lot to come out and try and say your side, because you don't see many footballers come out and say certain things, do you? Because it's like it's classed as like disrespectful to the club and this and that, but he's voiced himself. So I feel like the fans, like the Newcastle and Liverpool game, there's all booing, weren't they? But it's not his fault, is it? He sees an opportunity, and like you said, they've promised him things. So if I make a promise with you and you break it, I'm not gonna.
Yeah, you're not going to be happy.
I'm not going to be happy. So
you're not going to be happy.
Like I said, there's always two sides to a story. So we probably don't know what's going on in the background. There's three,
yeah, two sides and the truth, isn't there?
Yeah. So I think it'll all come out in the end, and then.
But again, I know I keep pressing you, and I'll answer it myself and not coming at you. You know what I mean? I don't want Dowman to get upset with me. But if you're a Newcastle fan, are you taking this personal? Or you think, because you're in football, remember? So for some of the viewers, they might be very well educated about football or sports, but some might just love football, love the club, love the players. So are you taking this personal as a fan that he doesn't want to play for Newcastle United? If you're a Newcastle fan,
it's like, because he's a very good player, I'd be like,
yeah. So you are.
I would. Yeah, I am. But then I think on the other side, like, if he sees an opportunity where he can go and play higher or at a better club or whatever it is, if he thinks right, then so be it. Like, you can't hold someone to
100%. I agree. Totally agree.
You know what I mean, it's their choice as well. So as a fan, I'd be annoyed, but then for him as like a human being, and if he wants to go somewhere else, then so be it. Like,
and why would you keep someone there if they're not happy?
Yeah,
and they're not going to give everything to the club.
Exactly, they're just going to not play to the full potential because they know in the background I was promised this, and then it's like betrayal, innit? So
yeah,
as a fan, I would be annoyed, but as looking at it as a human being, I would be like, do you know what? Go and do what you got to do.
Very good, very nice, very good answer.
What would you say?
I would take it personal, because football, as you know, and as we all know, is a religion, innit? Like, and especially with the Newcastle fans, they're very strong, loyal people in general, aren't they? So they would take this very personally.
But it's also a massive business, isn't it?
It is a business, but to them, it's not, is it? To the fans, it's not a business. To the football club and the player, it is.
But I feel like because he's such a key player,
that's why.
This is why it's such a big problem, because he's such a big 100%, player.
But
if this was like another player, then you'd be like, do you know what? I don't think it would be as...
He's earned his... I know this is a bit corny because it's Newcastle and they've got stripes, but he has earned his stripes, hasn't he? You know what I mean? Look at that. You like that? See what he does? Awful, it's just a natural, isn't it? It's just a natural, He's just coming out with like catchphrases.
No pun intended or all that.
But he has though, hasn't he? The season that he's had. Like, but as a fan, I would, and like United fans, we've seen it over the years, like... They take it personal.
Yeah, but through the whole summer, he was always linked to Liverpool, wasn't he?
Yeah, because of the season that he's had.
Exactly.
But then you're saying, like, as a business, for the club, it's a business.
Yeah.
Because they, again, about value. For him, he wants to leave and potentially, obviously, to better his career. And also, he probably wants to earn more money.
Yeah.
He wants to... But for the fans, they're not bothered about money. They're not bothered about business. They're bothered about their football club. And results and the passion. Do you understand what I mean? It's a very interesting topic. It is. It's which team do you reckon he suits best, and where will he go? There's obvious ones, isn't there? But where do you think?
Obviously, I would have thought he would have went Liverpool. Yeah, I thought that was just number one, me. Because do you know what? He's such a good player.
He's so good, isn't he?
He's a finisher. He's dribbling 1v1s. Like, he brings so much.
Arsenal have been linked with him as well, but they've gone and signed. The big lad, the big fella.
What do you think about him?
It's hard. It's very early, innit? From what I've seen, like, you don't look fit. It looks very heavy.
Transfers these days now, like, if you're not making an instant impact, you're just classed as like,
but you've got to give him time. It's in a new country, different environment. You've got to give him time. He's got to be judged after a season.
Yeah.
If he has, and it's the same with obviously United with Sesko. Is it Sesko?
Yeah. Well, that's what all the Arsenal fans, like, who I speak to, that's all they say. Like, we're missing a striker. Now you got one. So let's see what happens, innit?
Yeah. Crazy.
Arsenal fans, eh?
Yeah, but get in the comments. Let us know what you're thinking about Isak's situation. We're going to move it on slightly. We're going to talk about a different sport because, we are more than a match. We don't just talk about football. Let's talk about the boxing. Let's talk about Jake Paul and Davis. That's a mad one.
It is a weird one because it's the weight classes. Like, I didn't even know that was allowed me. Like, he's a heavyweight.
What is he? He's 200 pounds, isn't he?
Yeah.
Is he 200 pounds? What's he? 135? Is it 135? 135. See, you know what I mean? The more than a match research teams on point.
135.
So the weight classes, that's dangerous, isn't it? But who's gonna drop? Because Davis can't. Will Davis go up or will he drop down?
I think he'll drop down.
Jake Paul will drop down.
Yeah.
I think that's a mad shout if he drops down now. Because that's that Davis's weight. Davis at that weight is an animal.
But do you think like these YouTubers are like killing boxing?
It's a very good question. Jake Paul has the eyes, doesn't he? Everything he touches, even his brother. Yeah. Like, you talk about him and his brother, like, so successful. They started in YouTube and they've gone on to different avenues. Boxing, his brother's in WWE. Like, they kill it, don't they? Let's have it right. And it takes hard work, it takes dedication. No one can just drop yourself in an environment and excel. Like, it's hard work, blood, sweat, tears. So fair play to them. They do deserve a massive shout out. And it's eyes, it's money. Like,
that's all it is, isn't it? Eyes. Like,
the Netflix
if
stuff.
you have eyes and stuff like that, then you're guaranteed.
How much is the Netflix deal?
I think they're streaming that Gervonta Davis and Jake Paul on Netflix.
Are they?
Yeah.
Wow. And again, that alone, like subscriptions, like, that's a good avenue. You talk about that. It's a good avenue for boxing, I think, the Netflix stuff. Because they're getting monthly.
Well, I wonder how the boxers the real, like, proper boxers would look at that and think, do you know what? Yeah, this guy's never had a fight in his life.
Yeah.
And he's coming in and he's making 10 million, 30 million. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I think...
And they graft all their life to get to there.
Yeah,
and then this one guy comes in and just changes the whole boxing.
We've interviewed boxers, haven't we? Zalfa and Rafferty and stuff like that. And again, at that level, like, they're working the backside off, and like through sponsors and selling tickets, that's their main source of income.
Yeah.
Whereas these guys, I think the pro boxers would be like, how's this happen? Because it's a different profession. But at the same time, he's bringing the eyes to the sport. He's bringing a different audience to the sport.
Yeah, but he's only bringing the eyes to the sport when he's fighting, or he's got an undercard, or he's got a pay-per-view. Do you know what I mean? So it's a bit of a weird one.
But again, I like boxing. I'm into my boxing, but that's not true for him, because he's got his own like boxing promotion.
Yeah.
So he has like fighters. He has that Serrano, the female one. She's fought Katie Taylor 3 times, and he has like a promotion where he's got his own promotion where he's paying fighters more money than what they would get at other promotions to try and elevate the sport. So to be honest, he does do some good with it as well. But I get it. If I'm a boxing since a little lad and I'm probably better than him and he's getting that opportunity because he's got eyes, then I would be disappointed.
I watched I think there's a Tommy Fury documentary.
I've not seen that. Is it good?
It's alright, it's good to be fair, yeah. And he was talking about he was fighting for like 10 grand his first fight, and then his second fight was like millions. He said, I was talking about millions after I've come off Love Island. My first fight was millions.
Because his stock's gone up.
Yeah, because his stock's gone up, and he said like
the Jake Paul one was a massive money thing, and massive. The KSI as well.
Yeah,
that's probably set him for life.
Yeah,
isn't it?
Easily. 2 big massive YouTubers, Prime, whatever they are.
Technically, me and you are. I know we classed as YouTubers. So any chances like millions
I'll fight Jake Paul.
I don't mind getting.
I'll get in the ring with Jake Paul.
The Ginger Wizard don't mind getting in and boxing his head off if he wants it. I don't mind it.
That's 10 million, don't worry.
10 million.
Keep your head down.
Keep your head down. Boxing his head off, mate, for 10 mil. Show me that rematch clause in there, the lot, mate.
Nah, but I don't know, like, do you know what? Credit to anyone who can make a living off doing something. Do you know what I mean? Like,
mate,
it's still a hustle, innit? Do you know what I mean?
100% the grind. Here's a question for you. Do you reckon it's a bit of a mockery to boxing?
I do and I don't. Like you said before, like, he's bringing new eyes into the boxing world. But then, like, boxing, like Manny Pacquiao and Mayweather, that used to be like
Ricky Hatton as well.
Yeah, that's like watching Messi Ronaldo play. Like, go on, who's gonna win this? But like nowadays, I don't really feel like there's a fight that I'm gonna go like, do you know what? This is a proper fight. This is a slug out. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know, like, it's changed a bit. I think
it has changed. It has. The matchups are very different, aren't they?
Conor McGregor coming to fight in the boxing. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's a UFC fighter.
But that was always going to happen, wasn't it? Because again, like, he's in combat sports. He's a striker.
Then you can argue, like,
that was always going to happen.
Fought him, didn't he?
He did,
that's probably payday, and he's a proper boxer, isn't he? So
Mayweather's smart though, isn't he? That's why he's a top. McGregor's a talker. He's like, he's got the fan base. He's charismatic. He's funny. Yeah. Like for Mayweather, we're thinking if he wants to have a knock, then we'll have a knock. And it's no disrespect, but he probably thought it was easy money.
Yeah.
And obviously, you probably watched that as well. The promotion, they did like live press conferences, didn't there? McGregor was just carrying it, wasn't he? He was just
that's what he's good at, though, isn't he?
But again, for Mayweather, all he would have to do is sit back and go ka-ching, ka-ching. You know what I mean?
Bringing everyone in.
He's just bringing everyone in.
Sort of talking. That's what I like about boxing, though, because like it's business, and they just talk, and then when they're in the ring, after that, they're like, oh, it was just business. Do you know what I mean? This is why I done it. Like, but some boxers actually take it personal.
No, definitely.
Like on the Tommy Fury thing, he was fighting
Darren Till.
Yeah, Darren Till. And Darren Till was like, if I'm getting beat, I'll just elbow in your face or kick you.
That. And then it. He probably would have as well.
So then he just pulled out the fight and said, it's too much of a risk, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, but imagine that. As a fighter though, like, that's a bit like, I don't know, there's a rule set in boxing. Would he? I'm saying he probably would have because of that type of character, but is he really going to like start like
he said,
kicking
like,
his head off?
I'm going to ever do it. It's just
promotion, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Like, and if I bet Fury got a bit of stick for that, having been a fighter and pulling out.
Yeah, but it wasn't him. It was his dad.
Oh, his dad.
His dad was like, this is not worth the risk.
Okay,
like, you might not fight again if he kicks you in your knee or something happens. Do you know what I mean? So it was like a protective standpoint. But yeah, what about that new Itoma?
Yeah, he's a heavyweight.
Is that his name?
I don't know. He fought Derek Chisora. You on about the one who fought Derek Chisora, right? Yeah. Yeah, he's an animal, isn't he?
Animal.
Yeah. Lightning hands, moves well for an heavyweight.
Powerful.
Yeah. I won't get in there with him, would you? Yeah, I'm giving it the big licks.
I'd get in me and just throw the flag.
Yeah.
Throw the towel in.
You're the trainer and say, right. There's no chance I'm getting in with him. Them heavyweights, mate, they're
different, man. You know.
Yeah, they are.
Different.
They are. Usyk and all them, mate.
I love
Furies.
him, mate. I just love that Usyk.
Joshua's, yeah.
I think he's just his personality.
Level,
do you know what I mean? Like his personality is just so chilled, and then when he gets in, when you see him get in the ring, it's like
just switches it up, doesn't
work mode. Now. Yeah, like you're getting it.
If that fight was to ever happen, the Jake Paul one and the Davis one, who would win?
I think Davis, me.
Yeah,
the guy is a powerhouse.
It's like a mini Tyson, isn't
mini
it?
Mike Tyson. Yeah, I think he would.
If he's watching this, and Davis, fan of more than a match and that.
I will give it a watch. I will. Yeah.
I'll watch it.
I will.
No chance.
I will pay that $5.99 to watch it.
Yeah, no problem at all. Take our money. But yeah, Gervonta, if you're watching this, Gervonta, I'm bad with words.
Gervonta Davis.
Remember me trying to say
yeah.
I couldn't say his name either. But yeah, if you're watching, mate, you're a big fan of More Than a Match. Yeah, we are. We will be watching the fight if it happens. Before we move on, More Than a Match research team has just come up with an absolute brilliant stato in the background. Producer Lou, 40 mil Jake Paul got for the Mike Tyson fight.
That is mental.
40 mil,
yeah, but
mate.
See there, yeah. You don't have to do anything ever again. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
you don't.
We're just thinking that because you haven't got 40 mil.
Yeah.
You want more and more. It's an addiction, isn't it?
Greed,
like,
innit? Yeah. 40 million,
40
for one
mil.
fight. For what is it? 15 minutes fighting?
I'll get in there. I'm not even getting into it. RH is dying for a Misfits bout, innit?
I know you've been
keep shouting it out.
Every episode he's looking for someone to fight.
He's dying. If anyone's watching here and wants boxing heads off, mate, I'm at it, mate.
How much you taking now? What's the prices? Go on, put a price in it.
RH has got a price.
What's your price?
No, I'm not. Listen, negotiations happen behind.
Anyone wants to take him on? Just message me in it.
Let me look at that camera now, mate, and just tell you right now. Anyone wants a little knock, the RH, your ginger wizard, we'll get in there. He'll have it.
2 rounds though, only 2 rounds.
Nah, I'll go all day. I'm a 12-round fighter. We're joking. Nah, I'm only messing. The price is right though. I'm in there.
Back to the football.
Back to the footy. Yeah, More Than a Match. We
that's a
different sports, don't we? We're not just football. We need to get away from that.
There's a lot of youngsters this season, isn't there? A lot of youngsters to watch.
Yeah, who's your favourite?
Do you know what? That Downing, Max Downing.
Yeah, he's a baller, isn't he?
He's a baller. How old is he? 15, 16?
15, I think he is.
That is crazy.
He looks silky, doesn't he?
Even
Left legs.
Rooney said something about him, didn't
he? Yeah,
he's like,
that.
It's incredible because he's not. Obviously, he was a bit older than Rooney. No, Rooney was a bit older than him when he made his debut, and he's like brilliant. 15 now, and he's doing this.
Kai's played against him as well, hasn't he?
It's mad, man.
I think he's always been around that. I've seen something, I don't know who said it, but I think he's been around that picture for a long time. You know who it was? It was Jamie Redknapp.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I've seen that.
He's been around that sort of environment for a long time. And I think they tried to make it happen earlier, but I think something to do with the Premier League. I think they safeguarding or something like that, where they put a stop to it because obviously he's 14, it's a bit too soon. Yeah. So I think... Which is frightening, really, isn't it? Like,
that's funny though. Like when he goes to the games and stuff, he has to go in a different dressing room, doesn't he?
Yeah, he will. We've had it before, haven't we? With Dan. Dan had said that's crazy, isn't it? But yeah, he's exciting. The lad from Liverpool, Rio, who scored. Great finish. Look at this. We're in sync, aren't we? More than a match, honestly.
It was a great finish.
It was, wasn't it? Little side.
I seen someone say, I would have took a touch there. I think Slot said something like that.
Did he? Yeah. Should have took a touch.
Someone said in the changing room, I would have took a touch there.
Not him, mate. Confidence. Young lad, playing without fear.
That's what dreams are made of, though, isn't it?
Imagine that. What would you... If you're in... I know you've played in front of big crowds, scored in front of big crowds, but if you score last minute... What's your celebration?
I don't actually...
You'll let loose control, wouldn't you?
I'll be in the crowd,
I'll be crowd surfing, mate.
I'd probably cry.
Would you?
That sounds
emotion.
Weird. Yeah, emotional. I'll get emotional. Especially if it's like your boy old club. And you think, you know what, this is...
It is, though. It's not, has he got to move?
He's at Chelsea, wasn't he?
Chelsea. Was it Chelsea, yeah?
I think so. I think it was Chelsea. But like, no, I'm saying...
He's a good player, I like him.
If it was my boy old club, I'd probably cry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely.
Look at him trying to get fans here saying that he's going to cry and that.
Who else is there?
Hayden for United. He's... Hayden, what did I say?
Hayden Heaven.
Yeah. Bad with my words. Bad with my names, aren't I? Yeah, it's getting a bit of a disaster, this, isn't it?
Good.
Yeah, he looks good. Calm, composed, left leg.
I didn't realise how tall he was, me.
Yeah, he's big,
very tall, yeah.
you know what? I like how he travels out from the back and he looks to play, break lines. I like that.
Euro.
Yeah, he's very good.
Very good.
Very good. I like it.
Do you know
I like
what
him
I
a lot.
absolutely love? Delete. I think he is class.
Yeah, he is.
Mate.
Passion.
But do you know what? He goes with, like, you won't even know he's in the, like, just there. He's just everywhere.
The Arsenal game, he was just like brilliant, wasn't he? Like aggressive. He done a good job with the big fella up front. I'm not even going to attempt to say his name. Gyökeres, is it?
Yeah.
See what I mean? I've got the names on lock again. I'm back.
Let's talk about the Arsenal game, actually. Oh, we're here.
Come on then.
What do you think about it?
I think in the 2 games that I've watched, I think they've started off the first 10 minutes, mate. They've been unbelievable, haven't they? Like Cunha looks like...
I reckon they could have killed the game in the first 10 minutes.
Honestly, Cunha looks like prime Ronaldinho for 10 minutes. And then, like, I don't know, it's just... For 10 minutes, they're on top and they're looking brilliant. And then, you don't know, the pressure just seems to drop. Yeah. And it becomes more open. Like, yeah, it's difficult, but I think there is an excitement there again with, like, United.
That Arsenal game, everyone, like, even though we lost, it felt like a win. For, like, it was weird.
Hope.
Like,
I think it's hope.
It's like they played some good football, cut them open.
More chances. I think how many? Again,
22, wasn't it?
Look at research team, 22 shots or something. It was more, I think. Was it? I don't know. We'll have to, more than a match. We have a research team, so we can do that. The shots, but the amount of shots to chances, like even though the overall possession, I think it was brilliant, and it's hope in it. Yeah. The Fulham one, first 10 minutes, where hits the post, ball comes over, traps it out the air, joke, mate. But there's chance, they're creating chances, aren't they?
Yeah.
Bruno, pen.
Do you know Bruno? Yeah, I said it, mate. He just doesn't. I don't know what it is about him to see. Like, even though we're still early, but he just doesn't look like himself. I think it's because he's playing a bit deeper, me. Obviously, he was the man at United, wasn't he? But obviously, like Cunha now, he's showing like, yo.
I still think he's the man.
I don't know.
I
just feel like he's just not himself.
I'll get a lot of stick for this because I'm always, don't want to say it, but I've worked with him before. Mr. Fernandez, and everyone's like,
name dropping.
You're sticking up for him and this and that. He's quality. Let's have it right. He's carried United for 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, I agree. I love him as a player. I absolutely love him.
But the deeper role, I do understand what you're saying about the deeper role because Cunha's now in the 10. Yeah. He's dropped deeper. I do think he'll do a fantastic job there. Obviously, we'll go on to who plays next to him. Obviously, shortly. But like for me, his quality is brilliant. The penalty, all this about obviously as his routine and the referee
nudging him.
Like for me, like you do have a routine, but he even said it himself. That's no excuse for missing the pen. Yeah. It is what it is, and he'll know that himself. Like he's got to be better there, and he's got to put that in the back of the net.
I don't know why he did that. He never does that. He normally does that little hop.
The little hops, but he does switch it up though. Every now and again, he reverses it all the hops and goes down the side.
Every time he steps up for a penalty, you think, right, goal. You know what I mean? But when he misses, it's like, what?
His ratios is brilliant.
Absolutely ridiculous.
But like that little breaker routine, and it's been, as it would be, it's been very well spoke about, but he'll know himself. He's just gone, and it's no excuse. But I do get what you're saying, but I still think he's the big dog. I think there's a lot of good players. Cunha, my mate in Buemo.
Yeah.
I got that right, didn't I?
He's a bit nervous. I see it in your face.
But yeah, a lot better. 22 shots versus Arsenal, so you was right.
Yeah, I know.
Big shout out to the More Than Match research team. Very good. Let's talk about Mainoo. Right. While we're on United, we may as well, haven't we?
There's been a lot of talks about him. Obviously, he's not happy or he wants to leave. Or
you know him personally, don't you?
Yeah.
I know I've just name dropped, but you worked with him in the summer, and you was, on More Than a Match.
I was excited for him.
You were excited. You come out and really said, didn't you?
Because I think he's like I said, he looked in good shape. Like he's filled out a lot, and I know everyone says like he's not got the legs and stuff like that, but Casemiro, you know what I mean?
Telling you,
we can argue Casemiro's not got the legs. I think Mainoo probably has more legs than Casemiro. What do you think on that?
I totally agree. I think that's the question mark over him with the manager's Amien's system. He wants like high press. He wants fit players like who are very dynamic. So that's the question mark over Mainoo for me. But he's playing Casemiro, and Casemiro's older. For me, he's a lot more stiffer. Yeah. So if you're playing that defeats the object of what people are saying. Yeah. And I do understand what you're saying about up and down, and he doesn't fit like that narrative what everyone's saying, as in like, he needs to be this all over the place. But Casemiro doesn't. And Mainoo, is a lot better on the ball than what Casemiro is. And Mainoo, I said, sorry to interrupt you, I said a long time ago about him in the 6, because I think
Mainoo.
I think if you've got the ball playing centre halves like a Euro, even De Ligt, he can play. What's he called? Lenny Euros.
10
euros. If he you're a bad guy. if he gives them the ball, or De Ligt gives him the ball, did you say that right? Did you say De Ligt right? Yeah. He gives him the ball. He is comfortable in any situation. He's a technical footballer. If someone's up his backside, he can turn. He can drop the shoulders. So calm, so composed, and he can break a line and he can play. When he's seeing Casemiro do that,
bounce it back,
and even like
you don't really see him half turn, do you?
But even like. Don't get me wrong, Casemiro's been an absolutely fantastic player. Like at Real Madrid, and even when he first come to United, brilliant, and he had a fantastic career. But now, obviously, his legs are slowly going, and you can see it in games. Like there's massive gaps in there, and when you play better teams, and that's no disrespect to Fulham, though, and even like we've dominated the game against Arsenal, but it wasn't really evident. When we play against better teams, that'll be evident. So I would like Mainoo in the 6. If that ever happens though, because there's talk of him going now, isn't there?
Yeah, I seen something this morning. I think it was Real Madrid
are after him.
Like, you're interested, keeping tabs on him.
Wow.
So yeah, it's a weird one though. Like, it seems like all Manchester United prospects, young prospects, just end up going, don't they? Why is that? Why do you think that is, right?
Oh, that's a bit serious, Dave.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's a good shout. Obviously, Marcus has moved on. Like we've seen it over the years. Scott moved on, doing absolutely fantastic over in Italy. We are seeing a lot more than that. Yeah, it's disappointing, isn't it? Because you like to see United
homegrown. That's what you like when you think of Manchester United. You think of homegrown players.
Yeah, historic. It's tradition that Manchester United breed footballers through the academy, and they're well established. There was a stat, wasn't there, like a match day stat, like every stat for over like so many years he had an academy
in the
graduate
squad.
In there. That's an amazing. It's a great, and hopefully that tradition follows through. I don't know whether it's ended or whatever, but there was an England one, wasn't there, as well, a United player in England. I think that's gone now though.
So Raz, what do you think United actually need here? Obviously we can talk about the keeper. Let's just start on that because it's an easy one.
Bayern Days, he looks shaky, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
It's very difficult when teams are sort of isolating you off corners.
That's I think on corners it feels like they're just going to score every time.
Constant pressure. And from the first game where, let's have it right, like I get what people are saying about the lean in and jumping in and stuff like that, but he's got to be stronger. Like when you think of a goalkeeper, you think of a dominant,
get out of the way.
Even in that game, like you talk about, we have discussed it already, like the Arsenal game, Raya, like he's smaller, but he was so aggressive when the balls were coming into the box. He was punching things. He was a presence. With us, now teams are clocking onto that. Fulham done the same thing. In swingers, right on, and he looks. And again, he's a human being, and we're not trying to bash him in any way. People make mistakes, but like you've got to be more stronger and more authoritative. And you've played, I've played as a team, as a structure. Like it's so important that you feel confident. You feel confident with a strong goalkeeper behind you. Like if you're playing for Mac, for example, and the goalkeeper's having a bad time, the Macclesfield goalkeeper's brilliant, by the way. Then it reflects on the team. It's a bit of a doubt, like a self-doubt.
If they go through, you're like, oh no.
Yeah.
Like, here we go.
Or a corner coming. Whoa, it's a bit shaky. I do think Manchester United need a goalkeeper. The guy from PSG's linked to City. I'm not even going to attempt to say his name. He's linked to City.
What's he going with?
Donnarumma.
I'll help you out, right?
Cheers, mate. Thanks for that. More than a match, we do it all, we help each other. It's a disaster, this name thing with our age, isn't it? But yeah, he's linked to City, innit? And I don't know who else is out there. It's very difficult. It's not,
because if you see also City, Trafford's has a bit of a shaky start, isn't it?
So they're thinking about bringing him in for PSG, but they've just invested in Trafford as well. So it's a bit like, if you're Edison, you're thinking, like, what's going on? Even if you're thinking Trafford, like he's just come into the football club trying to fight for that number one, and he's like, they're getting this guy in. I know he's younger, innit? He's a lot younger, but I would like someone like him who's a presence, been there, done it. And it's not always the right thing, though.
I see a lot of people get onto him, but I actually think he's all right with me. Like Pickford,
Pickford's good.
Class,
Jordan Pickford's good.
Do
And
you know,
you know what? He's a character as well. Yeah.
Like, sometimes I think, bloody hell, like, on the pitch when you see him, like, doing all this,
Yeah.
I think, do you know what, like, as a player, you think, just shut up sometimes, but then you need it, do you know what I mean?
I think he's a character. I think, and again, he's had a great career, and whether United would look at that or not, but I think he's doing a fantastic job at Everton.
By the way, that's what I say, shout out Jim for his first goal.
Hey, Jimbo.
What a goal that was.
Jimbo. New stadium. We'll talk about that.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that. Everton. Let's talk about Everton. New stadium.
Looks class, by the way.
It looks unbelievable. Yeah. What about when that siren went off?
Oh my, it's scary, that.
Oh my God, how loud it was. Talk about the postman, because the postman was there, wasn't it?
The postman is a big Everton fan, isn't he?
The postman's a very big Everton fan, and it was sort of a family occasion, wasn't it? Like, he's been a season ticket holder at Goodison Park, him and his family, and they've obviously now transferred it over to the new stadium. Sent some pictures with his family dinner. Very, very, very touching.
But like, it's a credit to Everton as well, because that's the first time they played there as well, isn't it? So obviously it's always nice to start with a win, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? It makes it that much more special.
It's just like, again, Everton's a fantastic club. Like, the players as well as the whole sort of environment.
They've had a tough time, haven't they?
They have.
But they always... The cream always rises to the top.
It does, mate. It does. You're using my little quotes now, aren't you?
I'm learning off Raz there. What about Grealish? Let's talk about Grealish. Impact. He's come in, obviously, fantastic name, fantastic player. Do you think there's a lot of pressure there on him, though? Do you know what I mean? Because he's such a big name.
I think he's gone there with the intention to play and to showcase how good he is. Because at Man City, he's been very in and out. Not really had a fair opportunity to play and showcase himself. He's gone to Everton now, and that's the time to show how good Jack Grealish is. Because at Villa, Jack Grealish was unbelievable. At Man City, when he played, done a fantastic job, achieved so much. Jack Grealish at Everton, this is now his chance to go again and show everybody how good he is. And obviously, I know we're going to go into it. Maybe that's an opportunity to get back into the England setup. World Cup's coming up. Big season for Jack Grealish. A massive
season for him. I think he's got that sense of like, he can play a bit more freely now. Do you know what I mean? Like I said, like Pep's got a system and you have to stick to it. But Everton, like, he can get on the ball, he can dribble, he can
get at people. So I like him on that left hand side because when he comes in and gets in pockets.
Always the most foul player, though, isn't he?
Yeah, but he draws them in well, doesn't he? Yeah, I like Grealish.
I do as well. I think Everton's got like that Ndai as well. Yeah. He's a player, by the way.
He's a player. Yeah.
I was surprised, to be fair, because I thought he'd have got someone would have come in for him.
Maybe they did, and it just got pushed under the carpet. Maybe it wasn't the right time. Resources at morethanamatch. But yeah, Jimbo. Big shout out to James Garner. Man. Like, new stadium, fantastic player.
Played left back as well.
Did he play left back as well? Left back. This guy, mate, he can do it all, can't he? But technical wizard. He's not the ginger wizard, but he's a technical wizard, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a player. Yeah. Good player.
A few free kicks from him this season, I think.
I reckon, yeah.
But yeah, no, it's great to see, and I think it's very important as well. He's gone down in history as well.
Yeah.
I think it was the first player to score at the South Stand.
Yeah, that's right.
The postman informed us about that.
There it is.
It goes down in club history. So fantastic for Everton and very well done to the club, because that's very impressive stadium. So moving on, D. What time is it?
Quick fire question.
That's
time.
A massive. What's that?
Oh, it's a whoop.
I tell you what, would he on tag you here? should be around,
a bit, lad. He
should be around his ankle. What's that on your wrist? What is it?
It's a whoop, guys.
No, you can't say it. No sponsor. No, sorry. Quick fire questions. Go on, D. You start off then.
Which manager will be sacked first in the Premier League?
What
do you think, Raz?
D.
It's a tough question because it's still start of the season, isn't it?
We're 2 games in.
We can always predict, can't we? Do you want me to go first?
No, I'll go. I'll go. RH, pressure makes diamonds and all that.
Yeah.
Big moments, big players. Graham Potter. I think we're 2 games in, guys, so we need to cut. That's a bit of a mad shout, that we're 2 games in. 3 games if you count the cup competitions. He needs time, but if you're talking about start wise and expectation wise, Graham Potter might be in a bit of bother. Again, West Ham. I like West Ham. It's one of them where they've always known to play good football and stuff. And he's known, obviously he was at Brighton money and he had that expansive football. Didn't really work out at Chelsea. And even bringing him into West Ham was a bit of a mad one, being a Chelsea manager. So there'll be that'll be in the back of the fans' minds a little bit. So that might lead him to not be as patient. You know, when it gets like a run of bad results, I think he might be
the first to go.
Chop.
Don't know.
Possibly. Listen, with 2 games in, we don't want to give any. Yeah, these are predictions. You know, we don't want to. What about yourself? It's a tough one. That is. With 2 games in, it is hard that because you don't want again like.
I don't want us to put.
Yeah, we're not
digging it. We're not digging it out. Anyway, I think that Victor Pereira maybe for Wolves. Yeah, obviously just lost one of the key players.
Yeah,
and you know what it's like if you lose a player.
That's a good one as well.
You might struggle a bit.
That's a very good shout. Yeah,
like you said, it's still start of the season, but I don't know. I just have a little feeling. Star players gone. Cunha,
Amian, Ruben Amaran,
Animon. I don't know.
The gaffer. Yeah, I'm just gonna start calling people I'm just gonna start.
He's giving Animon anonymous.
No.
Ruben Amaran. He's trying to say, guys. I'll let you know.
Bad. This is mental.
Go on. What do you think about?
I'm just throwing his name out there. I don't know whether
you're throwing all types of names out today. You've got Animon. We've got bloody Mblomo. We've got Jesus. What's going on here?
Nah, listen. I don't think it'll happen, but I bet people.
Yeah, but I don't know. Do you know like?
Soon.
People are saying, right, he's had this summer, he's got his players in, like...
Yeah, but... Yeah.
Do you know what? Would it surprise you?
No.
There you go.
Not if results are not good. Again, he's got a long-term
but no one complains when results are good, are they?
No, I know that.
So.
What are you being like that for? You asked a question.
I know.
Yeah. I don't think it'll happen, but I know people that are watching this, if we didn't say that certain individual's name because, you know, you take the mick out.
I think there is a lot of pressure on him, though.
Mate, always. Manchester United's manager are always going to be pressure.
And he can feel that him.
Yeah. You notice it, like when... Like the corners, I noticed it. Like Sky done it on purpose as well. When he had corners, he's like scared. He looks like he's scared.
He couldn't watch the penalty, and I think they mentioned that he didn't watch the corners either.
Yeah,
that's a mad thing to do.
Yeah, it's mad, isn't it?
I mean, it is. Man. Go on then. Next question. Move on. Move on. Let's forget about Animan.
Which team/player are the ones to watch this season?
I'm going to say that Ryan Cherky for City.
Yeah, you like him?
I think he's a player, man.
Yeah. Silky.
Good player, Silky.
Who does he remind you of? I like it when he gets in the pockets and does little Cruyffs and that.
Do you know what? He's an exciting player, I'd say.
Yeah, I like him, yeah.
I don't know what happened previously because he could have went a few places, but I think it was for his attitude maybe or something like that. But he's just he's a free spirit kind of likes a meg, do you know what I mean? It's exciting.
Yeah.
But I don't
flair.
know.
Bit of flair.
Obviously, that's City in it, so it could be like a change of player, change of style.
System.
But yeah, I think he'd be a good one to watch, that Ryan Cherky. So Raz, who do you think wants to watch this season?
I like that midfielder that Reinders from City.
Good player.
When I seen him on the opening day, he just looked like he was just running the show, didn't he? Obviously, again, it's early on, but I really like him. He come from Italy, did he? Come from Milan or somewhere like that? Yeah, he's good. Exciting Cunha as well. Cunha's exciting. I'm looking forward to seeing him in the.
Like we mentioned before, I think the young ones as well, like that Rio and Max. I think it's amazing to see how young players just come up now. Do you know what I mean? There was a quote: if you're good enough, you're old enough.
100%.
You know what I mean?
Brilliant. Love the quote, Steve. Yeah, you really turning it on today for this show, aren't you? I love it. I love it, mate. There's so many players though, isn't there? Some exciting talents. I know we're ticking on United, De Sesco. Yeah. Again, there's a lot. He's coming for a lot of money. Wonder what he's going to be like. What
about the Highland situation?
Yeah, I think he's going to go. Yeah.
Think it's fair?
He's had time, hasn't he? He's had time, and I just don't think it's worked out for him. His performances probably not really been up to Manchester United standards.
But there's people. I see so many people saying, "Oh, he's not been rested. He was the only 9.
He's played a lot, and he's still young. If you've got to remember, as well, he's a young player. I think the worst thing that happened to him was him coming in and him being that vocal 9, the vocal point. You need,
so young.
It's squad. They didn't have the squad depth. If he's coming in and out, we've talked about it before. Yeah. It's different. There's a lot of pressure on him. I just don't think it's worked out, unfortunately. But yeah, Cunha's one there. So many different players. Grealish, you talk about Grealish for There's so many Palmer's obviously just going to run riot again because he's just a baller, innit?
Speaking of Palmer, did you see him at the carnival?
Yeah,
this
guy's brilliant.
Yeah.
But again, that just sums him up. He's just a normal human being, innit? And if he couldn't go without that, could he? He couldn't just rock up. Cole Palmer couldn't just rock up at the carnival with being Cole Palmer. And improvisation, don't mind it. He went to the fancy dress shop for it, didn't he?
Yeah, decent as well.
Decent.
Rastafari.
What a guy. Next one. Is it me?
Yep.
Who will win the Champions League this season?
I think this is a tough question.
This is a very tough question.
Do you know what I always think? Yeah, like the Italians, they're underdogs. Them, when it comes to Champions League.
Yeah, they are.
Like tournament football, they are class. I think they know what they're doing. Even if it's sit back, defend, they're so good
tactically.
at that. Yeah. But I think, do you know what? Bayern Munich. I think Bayern Munich's a good shout this year. Kane scoring. The team's a joke.
Yeah. They signed Diaz as well, aren't they?
Yeah.
Good signing. Very good signing.
What about you?
PSG's got to be up there, aren't they? Holders.
You got
City, Liverpool. Even like you said about the Italian teams there, like Napoli.
Yeah.
Napoli, like De Bruyne is there now. Scott's there. They've got a good squad, haven't they?
Yeah, it'd be an interesting. Champions League's always good, man.
Yeah, it's good. I'm looking forward. Like,
it's not when your team's not in it though, but I mean,
better get the fingers pulled out, don't they? Hey?
Yeah, but no, Champions League's a quality
tournament.
It
is. It's a very good tournament.
Let us know in your comments who's your Champions League winners this season.
I tell you what, D, you've been brilliant this episode. You really look at him, comments, everything. You're just the main man, aren't you? I love it. Go on then, move us on then.
Go on then. Which unexpected player will be in the World Cup for England this season? You think next season? Sorry.
Right. This is wild from the RH here, and there's a method behind his madness with this. And I'm not putting any pressure on any players by saying this. When it comes around to every tournament, there's always one surprise, isn't there? There's always one, whether it's a youngster, whether it's someone who's expected to go doesn't always go.
Yeah.
And they've always got a tendency, England, to pick like young, exciting players. We've seen it over the years. Like Rooney, generational talent. He went Walcott. They picked Walcott. So I think this is a mad shout. If he plays and he does really well, that Max.
Really?
Arsenal.
I wasn't expecting that.
He's young. A lot of pressure. But if he gets talked about the way he's talked about now, and he starts stepping up his games, and he might start some games, there's always a little bit of a surprise in there, isn't there? We've seen it. Walcott was 16, hardly played. They took him. Yeah. There's always like a little surprise. Again, RH might be way off it here.
Yeah. It's a prediction. That's what we're asking for.
It's a prediction. But
that'd be class, that though.
Grealish as well.
Yeah.
Grealish, I think, for me, him going to Everton is a chance to rebuild, like I've said, and to show how good Jack Grealish is, and to get back into that fold. So, mad shout from the RH with the youngster, Max Dowman.
Yeah.
But Grealish is a sensible one. Who will be the best manager? It's going to hurt me to say it. Arteta.
You think?
I think they'll win it this year.
No, I think it's slot me.
I don't know. I think Arsenal. I don't know. I think they'll find. If you think about it, they've had 3 seasons or 2 seasons second. Like, there's got to be that hunger and that desire. Like, they always fall at a certain stage.
Do you know what? Yeah. Do you know who's surprised me?
Tottenham, yeah.
They're surprised. They're
looking good, aren't they? Yeah.
Underdogs, aren't they? But
looking good.
Beat City, didn't they?
Yeah. But that's like a bogey team for City. Tottenham, they always seem to.
Yeah, I know,
but like they started really well.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Slot, obvious.
I think it'd be out of them two.
Arteta
in the slot.
Yeah. But you never know though, because you had like last season. I know they've not got off to the greatest of starts, but Eddie Howe was brilliant last season. So again, we're 2 games in, so it's hard.
We'll revisit this then.
We'll revisit that.
But like we said in the comments, Get your predictions in.
Definitely.
And get involved.
But yeah, guys, like Dee said there, get in the comments. We're trying to build a community. I know me and Dee always say that. Like, we really appreciate your support. You're on this journey with us. It's very important.
I love these episodes, me.
They're unbelievable,
quality,
aren't they?
Quality.
We do appreciate it though. Like, we couldn't do this without your support.
Yeah.
So please, if you're watching videos, and I know it's a cliche, if you're watching videos and you don't follow, that follows, very much appreciated.
Yeah,
that subscribes, very, very much appreciated. So if you're a regular viewer that don't already do that, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, and D, it's always a pleasure.
Always.
Isn't it? Like, subscribe. Another episode of More Than a Match. Thanks for coming. This is Dowman. This is RH.
Pleasure.
Tune in again.